What's up, folks? Dr. Earl here. And it's about 5 minutes after midnight here. And I'm walking to a nearby Kroger here that's what's in a good walking distance and driving distance, short distance for driving, I should say. A couple hours ago, I just got done talking to an old friend on Facebook who just rejoined at Facebook after a couple years off that social network. I won't say her name, for protective or privacy reasons, but she had a few upsetting experiences, put it that way. The last time I heard from her was in 2014, months after I moved here in Texas from Michigan. Apparently she broke up with her boyfriend at that time, moved out of his house, got involved with somebody else who got her pregnant. I was one of the first people to receive that news when she messaged me directly. And we haven't heard from her for a long while. Now, here's the funny thing. The ex-boyfriend now and baby daddy apparently has some issues of his own. One of them was keeping his place tidy. Another buddy I know took some pictures of the place that the guy was living in, and shit was everywhere. Way unfit for anybody to live in, let alone one person. Now, the woman has just resurfaced, as I mentioned, on Facebook. She has a new account. And she added me as a friend on there as well. I messaged her saying, hey, how's it going? We haven't heard of you from a while. Apparently she had a lot of downs more than ups. Apparently she couldn't afford to take care of the baby. I guess she had to set up for adoption. She's now working a full-time job at some place. And she's going out into the scene again with a couple friends. Here's something that I need to bring, and this is the subject of this video. She mentioned, I mentioned that, let me rephrase that. I mentioned that I'm sorry that you went through all the hellish bullshit that you went through. And she said, I appreciate that. It was my choice. Meaning that she was in the fault for making some of the decisions that she made through the past couple of years. Now, the subject of this video is I want to speak directly to the kids that are in their early 20s or under their 20s, who think these are radical thoughts at times, whether it's to join this particular group, to get involved with this particular activity. It's like you see a bag of money in the middle of a field. You want to get to that money. You focus on getting on that money. Even though there's 3 rows of bear traps guarding that money. Which means you'll have to jump over those 3 rows of bear traps, but you're not that good of a jumper. The message I'm going to send to you kids out there is, please think before you act on something. Think of the bad as well as the good. To me, people think, for example, kids get these ideas, they see movies like Scarface, they watch shows like Empire, They figure, yeah, if I got into the drug dealing business, I can make tons of money. Screw the other people. Fuck those losers. They didn't do nothing for me. But keep in mind, but not realizing that there are consequences to that particular game. You could be arrested, put away for prison for life. You could be brought up on murder charges because lots of murders go on within the drug dealing game. And there's also competition that's waiting to kill your asses as well. Most drug lords on the streets want to be the only drug lord on the streets so they could get all the business. And if they see some up-and-comer taking their business, they're going to wipe them right out. There are a lot of cons that go with the pros in whichever decision you make. Sorry if I'm fumbling with my words, guys. I had this problem all the time. I'm still trying to work on it. If some young girl figures, I'm going to have a baby because Kim Kardashian, Khloe Kardashian, all the Kardashians, all these celebrities, these have all these kids. There's a reason their kids just find a daddy. They're not keeping in mind that they have tons of money. They earn good revenues from their movies, endorsement deals and such. While a 16-year-old who sees all this thinks it's okay when it's not. It's even more hellish when the baby daddy of that kid has trouble finding a job. He keeps getting into issues with the law. It's going to be hellish on that little girl there, as well as the kid. The bottom line is, please think before you act, before you do something. There are consequences to every action out there, good or bad. Think of the bad consequences first before you think of the good. You know, don't fuck up your future over one small petty reason. You know, I want you all to be safe, be happy, live a full life, enjoy yourselves, work hard, get a good college degree. Reach your destiny, reach your goals, achieve your dreams, your accomplishments. I like to see more of that happening, other than unwise decision planning. I'm gonna go inside here. I finally made it. I just want to let you kids know that. I'm Dr. Earl. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Think always.